The automotive industry in Germany is regarded as one of the most competitive and innovative in the world, 180, and is the fourth largest by production. 181. The top 10 exports of Germany are vehicles, machinery, chemical goods, electronic products, electrical equipments, pharmaceuticals, transport equipments, basic metals, food products, and rubber and plastics. 182. Of the world's 500 largest stock market listed companies measured by revenue in 2019, the Fortune Global 500, 29 are headquartered in Germany. 183. 30 major Germany-based companies are included in the DAX, the German stock market index, which is operated by Frankfurt Stock Exchange. 184. Well-known international brands include Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Volkswagen, Audi, Siemens, Allianz, Adidas, Porsche, Bosch and Deutsche Telekom. 185. Berlin is a hub for startup companies and has become the leading location for venture capital funded firms in the European Union. 186. Germany is recognized for its large portion of specialized small and medium enterprises, known as the Mittelstand model. 187. These companies represent 48% global market leaders in their segments, labeled hidden champions. 188. Research and development efforts form an integral part of the German economy. 189. In 2018, Germany ranked fourth globally in terms of number of science and engineering research papers published. 190. Germany was ranked 9th in the Global Innovation Index in 2019 and 2020 and 10th in 2021. 191. 192. 193. Research institutions in Germany include the Max Planck Society, the Helmholtz Association, and the Fraunhofer Society and the Leibniz Association. 194. Germany is the largest contributor to the European Space Agency. 195. Infrastructure. An ICE-3 on the Cologne-Frankfurt high-speed rail line with its central position in Europe, Germany is a transport hub for the continent. 196. Its road network is among the densest in Europe. 197. The motorway, Autobahn, is widely known for having no general federally mandated speed limit for some classes of vehicles. 198. The Intercity Express or ICE train network serves major German cities as well as destinations in neighboring countries with speeds up to 300 km per hour, 190 miles per hour. 199. The largest German airports are Frankfurt Airport and Munich Airport. 200. The Port of Hamburg is one of the top 20 largest container ports in the world. 201. In 2015, Germany was the world's 7th largest consumer of energy. 202. The government and the nuclear power industry agreed to phase out all nuclear power plants by 2021. 203. It meets the country's power demands using 40% renewable sources, and it has been called an early leader in solar and offshore wind. 204. 205. Germany is committed to the Paris Agreement and several other treaties promoting biodiversity, low emission standards, and water management. 206. 207. 208. The country's household recycling rate is among the highest in the world at around 65%. 209. The country's greenhouse gas emissions per capita were the 9th highest in the EU in 2018, but these numbers have been trending downward. 210. 211. The German energy transition, Energiewende, is the recognized move to a sustainable economy by means of energy efficiency and renewable energy. 212. 205. Tourism. Neuschwanstein Castle in Bavaria, Germany is the 9th most visited country in the world as of 2017, with 37.4 million visits. 213. Domestic and international travel and tourism combined directly contribute over 105.3 billion euros to German GDP. Including indirect and induced impacts, the industry supports 4.2 million jobs. 214. Germany's most visited and popular landmarks include Cologne Cathedral, the Brandenburg Gate, the Reichstag, the Dresden Frauenkirche, Neuschwanstein Castle, Heidelberg Castle, the Wartburg, and Sanssouci Palace. 215. The Europa Park near Freiburg is Europe's second most popular theme park resort. 216. Demographics. With a population of 80.2 million according to the 2011 German census, 217, rising to 83.1 million as of 2019. 6. Germany is the most populous country in the European Union, the second most populous country in Europe after Russia, and the 19th most populous country in the world. Its population density stands at 227 inhabitants per square kilometer, 588 per square mile. The fertility rate of 1.57 children born per woman, 2022 estimates, is below their placement rate of 2.1 and is one of the lowest fertility rates in the world. 4. Since the 1970s, Germany's death rate has exceeded its birth rate. However, Germany is witnessing increased birth rates and migration rates since the beginning of 2010s. Germany has the third oldest population in the world, with an average age of 47.4 years. 4 sizable groups of people are referred to as national minorities because their ancestors have lived in their respective regions for centuries. Smiley 218. There is a Danish minority in the northernmost state of Schleswig-Holstein. Winking Smiley 218. The Sorbs, a Slavic population, are in the Lusatia region of Saxony and Brandenburg. The Roma and Sinti live throughout the country, and the Frisians are concentrated in Schleswig-Holstein's western coast and in the northwestern part of Lower Saxony. 218. After the United States, Germany is the second most popular immigration destination in the world. The majority of migrants live in Western Germany, in particular in urban areas. Of the country's residents, 18.6 million people, 22.5%, were of immigrant or partially immigrant descent in 2016, including persons descending or partially descending from ethnic German repatriates. 219. In 2015, the Population Division of the United Nations Department of Economic and Social Affairs listed Germany as host to the second highest number of international migrants worldwide, about 5% or 12 million of all 244 million migrants. 220. As of 2019, Germany ranks 7th amongst EU countries. In terms of the percentage of migrants in the country's population, at 13.1%. 221. Germany has a number of large cities. There are 11 officially recognized metropolitan regions. The country's largest city is Berlin, while its largest urban area is the Ruhr. 222. Largest cities or towns in Germany. Statistical offices in Germany, the 31st of December, 2018, rank name state pop. Rank name state pop. Berlin. Berlin. 1 Berlin Berlin 3,644,82611 Bremen Bremen 569,352 Munich Munich 2 Hamburg Hamburg 1,841,17912 Dresden Saxony 554,6493 Munich Bavaria 1,471,50813 Hanover Lower Saxony 538,0684 Cologne North Rhine-Westphalia 1,085,66414 Nuremberg Bavaria 518,3655 Frankfurt Hesse 753,05615 Duisburg North Rhine-Westphalia 498,590 Hamburg Hamburg Cologne Cologne 6 Stuttgart Baden-Württemberg 634833016 Bochum North Rhine-Westphalia 3646287 Dusseldorf North Rhine-Westphalia 619,29417 Wuppertal North Rhine-Westphalia 354,3828 Leipzig Saxony 587,85718 Bielefeld North Rhine-Westphalia 333,7869 Dortmund North Rhine-Westphalia 587,01019 Bonn North Rhine-Westphalia 327,25810 Essen North Rhine-Westphalia 583,10920 Munster North Rhine-Westphalia 314319 Religion Cologne Cathedral is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. According to the 2011 census, Christianity was the largest religion in Germany with 66.8% of respondents identifying as Christian, of which 3.8% were not church members. 223, 31.7% declared themselves as Protestants, including members of the Evangelical Church in Germany, which encompasses Lutheran Reformed, and administrative or confessional unions of both traditions, and free churches. Evangelist Free Kirchen, 31.2% declared themselves as Roman Catholics, and Orthodox believers constituted 1.3%. According to data from 2016, the Catholic Church and the Evangelical Church claimed 28.5% and 27.5%, respectively, of the population. 224. 225. Islam is the second largest religion in the country. 226. In the 2011 census, 1.9% of respondents, 1.52 million people, gave their religion as Islam. But this figure is deemed unreliable because a disproportionate number of adherents of this faith, and other religions, such as Judaism, are likely to have made use of their right not to answer the question. 227. Most of the Muslims are Sunnis and Alevites from Turkey, but there are a small number of Shiites, Ahmadiyas and other denominations. Other religions comprise less than 1% of Germany's population. 226. A study in 2018 estimated that 38% of the population are not members of any religious organization or denomination. 228. Though up to a third may still consider themselves religious. Irreligion in Germany is strongest in former East Germany, which used to be predominantly Protestant before the enforcement of state atheism, and in major metropolitan areas. 229. 230. Languages. German is the official and predominant spoken language in Germany. 231. It is one of 24 official and working languages of the European Union, and one of the 3 procedural languages of the European Commission. 232. German is the most widely spoken first language in the European Union, with around 100 million native speakers. 233. Recognized native minority languages in Germany are Danish, Low German, Nolish, Sorbian, Romani, North Frisian and Saterland Frisian. They are officially protected by the European Charter for Regional or Minority Languages. The most used immigrant languages are Turkish, Arabic, Kurdish, Polish, Greek, Serbo-Croatian, Bulgarian and other Balkan languages, as well as Russian. Germans are typically multilingual. 67% of German citizens claim to be able to communicate in at least one foreign language and 27% in at least two. 231. Education. Responsibility for educational supervision in Germany is primarily organized within the individual states. Optional kindergarten education is provided for all children between 3 and 6 years old, after which school attendance is compulsory for at least 9 years depending on the state. Primary education usually lasts for 4 to 6 years. 234. Heidelberg University is Germany's oldest institution of higher learning and generally counted among its most renowned. Secondary schooling is divided into tracks based on whether students pursue academic or vocational education. 235. A system of apprenticeship called Berufsausbildung leads to a skilled qualification which is almost comparable to an academic degree. It allows students in vocational training to learn in a company as well as in a state-run trade school. 234. This model is well regarded and reproduced all around the world. 236. Most of the German universities are public institutions, and students traditionally study without fee payment. 237. The general requirement for attending university is the Abitur. According to an OECD report in 2014, Germany is the world's third leading destination for international study. 238. The established universities in Germany include some of the oldest in the world, with Heidelberg University, established in 1386, being the oldest. 239. The Humboldt University of Berlin, founded in 1810 by the liberal educational reformer Wilhelm von Humboldt, became the academic model for many Western universities. 240. 241. In the contemporary era, Germany has developed 11 universities of excellence. Health. The Hospital of the Holy Spirit in Lübeck, established in 1286, is a precursor to modern hospitals. 242. Germany's system of hospitals, called Krankenhäuser, dates from medieval times, and today, Germany has the world's oldest universal health care system dating from Bismarck's social legislation of the 1880s. 243. Since the 1880s, reforms and provisions have ensured a balanced health care system. The population is covered by a health insurance plan provided by statute, with criteria allowing some groups to opt for a private health insurance contract. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, Germany's health care system was 77% government funded and 23% privately funded as of 2013. 244. In 2014, Germany spent 11.3% of its GDP on health care. 245. Germany ranked 21st in the world in 2019 in life expectancy, with 78.7 years for men and 84.8 years for women according to the WHO, and it had a very low infant mortality rate, 4 per 1,000 live births. In 2019, the principal cause of death was cardiovascular disease, at 37%. 246. Obesity in Germany has been increasingly cited as a major health issue. A 2014 study showed that 52% half the adult German population was overweight or obese. 247. Culture. A typical German Weihnachtsmarkt, Christmas market, in Dresden. Culture in German states has been shaped by major intellectual and popular currents in Europe, both religious and secular. Historically, Germany has been called Das Land der Dichter und